Lawmakers in Washington face a potential government shutdown in just over 24 hours. President Donald Trump is set to hold a last-ditch meeting with Democratic leaders to try to avoid it. The president will sit down with the top 4 congressional leaders. Democrats say they want to roll back cuts and changes to Medicaid in the president's spending bill signed into law this summer and extend Obamacare subsidies, which expire this year. Republicans want Democrats to pass the House-approved bill that extends current funding levels for 7 weeks and negotiate changes during that time. Democrats say the time to negotiate is now.
Our position will continue to be clear in this meeting and as we communicate to the American people. Cancel the cuts, lower the costs, save health care.
The president wants to keep the government open. He wants to keep the government funded.
With that deadline looming, we spoke with a political science professor on what could happen and about the biggest impacts a shutdown would have in the QCA.
As a potential government shutdown looms, many fear the consequences. The top concern for experts is the federal workers who won't have a job during the shutdown.
More often what happens is just a delay. Now that delay can be serious. I mean, if you're a person, especially a federal worker, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you don't get that paycheck, that could be problematic.
But many federal services that people rely on will continue as normal.
Social Security checks are going to continue. You can still visit your doctor if you're on Medicare.
However, other federal departments and agencies will close their doors Wednesday, which could impact our farmers.
What's going to happen with, say, the Department of Agriculture? Obviously, Iowa's a very important agricultural state, but so is Illinois for that matter. And so you have, depending on what programs might have been put on pause or, a temporary slowdown or something like that, that could affect, farm payments of one sort or another, something to do with loans, whether they're processed or other sorts of agricultural financial issues. So those are the kinds of things that might be affected by the shutdown.
But the biggest question experts are asking is how long a shutdown could last. The longer it goes, the worse it could get for everyday people.
Once it gets to a couple of weeks going on a month, that's when people start to feel the effects more. And again, if you're somebody that's, say, a federal government worker and you're not getting your paycheck and you're trying to live, credit cards or savings or something like that, that starts to become more intense.
Kayla Page, KWQC, TV6 News.
Coming up tonight at 6, we hear from our local representatives about their concerns and find out what they're doing to try to make a deal. Well,